Hello everyone, this is the AGA Studio 1's first video on week 3. My name is Bingqian Guo. I'm completely new to doing the photo, and my undergraduate major has nothing to do with this, so I spent a lot of time in the first 3 weeks of thinking, experimenting, and exploring and learning new software. Based on this, I did a lot of research to determine my theme, format, narrative palette. And I'm wondering whether the animation format I choose for this photo is exciting and can leave a deep impression on the audience physiology. When they watch the animation, can they understand the meaning of every palette and the general direction I want to tell? I hope my theme, protect the environment, can be expressed in a way that it is not boring and thought-provoking, because everyone needs to do this. Many people have read a lot of history out of war and have many unique experiences. They will summarize their mistake and work in different direction at each stage. It is also difficult to choose each decision well. I think about the meaning of my life is obviously difficult to think about it. And this is the Maslow hierarchy theory and picture, and from bottom to top is self-actualization, includes the need to accomplish everything commensurate with one's ability. In my opinion, we are fully capable of Northwest excessive consumption and use of nature environment materials. From the intrinsic value of the nature environment, from Goldby and global warming illness, I have obtained the relationship between human and nature and human's view of nature and practical measures. Homo sapiens is the just recently involved in the 3 billion years of the Earth, and we need to protect the environment for the future's generation. And happiness comes at the cost of environment. We are not actually a master of environment, but the protectors. And we are human wisdoms, years of developed research source, result on years of pollution accumulation. A lot of digestive pollution have been produced. As I said before, Human sapien is just a small species on the Earth, and the Earth has its own purification system. And what we have to do is only to produce the concept and protecting the nature, but also protect our human race and ourselves. Therefore, after I did a thorough investigation and information, I did to choose the theme of protecting the environment and did a brainstorming. This is the 4 branches, and I will analyze here because of time, and this is the first week's work. I will not analyze too much details. It's over here, you can see, free to see. The first one is this to seek a scientific development and coexistence ecology to find a balance. And the second one is the Antarctic animals are difficult to survival, and our narratives of the grandpa, dad, and sons about the change of surroundings environment. Third one is the ocean becomes larger and melting of the glacier, and the human has science, so the equipped as mermaid. Can they live in peace with marine life? Because the still need to study the habits of various marine organisms and develop marine science. Last one is spread the vessels. The world is full ascent vessels after melting glacier. So the every creatures are dead, but the earth will not be affected. They will happy because the human stop pollution. and the earth have self-purification, so they can restore and renewed. And life will be reborn again, but there's not human civilization. So I still consider the earth will not stop working because of this, but human beings are still so small and they want to change the laws of nature. Is this good for bad for the scientific development, for our humans' future? I think, I don't know if it's good or bad, I still think. And in this week after Monday's feedback, it gave me an inspiration. And I compared the 6 animals who live on the North Pole and also the South Pole. Oh, sorry. But the penguins are the most numerous among them. The amphibians, and they are not aggressive, so they are most affected by the molten gases. And I think of narrative personalities, and a penguin home is getting smaller, and they are happy, and that will be ironic. That is the reality, and the unimate solution will be keep safe food, perform their duties, and find food from elsewhere. But how about reborn at the end of the road? I mean, in the deepest water is the best fishing. I mean, call the penguins on the mud for help. It is from the short journey. Is it the famous film Short Journey from nothingness and the stairs to find their hope on other planet. And we also, and I also think about the science and the human. How if we can't protect other creatures, if they just dead from we destroy nature, this behavior, how to protect ourselves, right? So about the adjectives is also from the feedback I get inspiration. Those are my adjectives. So I actually, imagine that with 2 little penguins there might be parallel worlds. The little penguins in the ideal world is living well, and the another one is living the shadows in reality. It is bitterly cold, hungry, and the wind is freezing, and there's no glacier to rest. And this is in Taoyuan means peach blossom springs, Chinese famous poet. And he described the peaceful, happy, free, and equal life in Peach Blossom Spring. And because they also lived in the times of war and choice, and the king no practice benevolent gallants. So this is a hopeful environment. And after that, this is my Rosely singing. I draw it. There are 3 penguins happily swim, happily soaking, and there's a bath towel and sleeps here. I described the happiness of penguins should be steady flow of food, fish, their favorite, beautiful environment, friendly friends, and even they can use tools, and flower planters, anglers, agitikies, and even kindergarten, hot spring. And on this week, I still colored my penguin model and try to export the rendering. This is my green model. also. It is from the morning's Studio 1's class. At that time, I still think about the grandpa and the little penguins branch, but now I just developed my. Sorry, where's my PowerPoint? I just expand and then developed my man map. And this is airable. I will adjust the color and find the best one. And now I just draw it and put it on my penguin. In the next step, I will continue to improve the encounter between the little penguins in the parallel world and the little penguins in the real world. I will try to write a script and continue to modify it, because anything can be anything in the animation, right? So at the same time, I will learn how to render and bind the body of the little penguins to make them move. And thank you for your watching. Thank you so much. Have a